It's time for the David Carrier Show.
Hello and welcome to the David Carrier Show. I'm David Carrier, your family's personal attorney. And you know something? We got to change that intro because it's 40 years now. That's right, 1982. Can you even believe it? 40 years doing this stuff. Unbelievable. Of course, we did have a little clerkship there with a judge, and then I did my Army time and all that. And it's only been 32 years that we've been bringing you the law offices of David Carrier, but there you are. There you are. And this show, we've only been doing this for I don't know. I think we're pushing 20 years. More than 15. Well, we have to, they don't keep the records going back that far at Wood Radio. So I suppose maybe somewhere, you have to reinterpret the hieroglyphics to determine when the radio show began. Who knows? But yeah, it's all been a while. A lot of water under the bridge, huh? A lot of water over the dam, around under the bridge, down the stream. But now is still the time, as it has been for the last God knows how long, for you to give us a call at 774-2424. That's area code 616-774-2424, and we will get your question, comment, or concern on the air. It's easy to do, 774-2424. You can drop me an email, david at davidcarrierlaw.com, or you can just go to the website, David Carrier Law, all squish that all together. And it spells all like you think it would. Carrier, Carrier. You can look it up. It's in the dictionary. DavidCarrierLaw.com, and get to the website. A lot of great stuff on the website. If you missed last week's show or any of the last God knows how many years of shows, it's all on the website. Easy to get to. Also, in your iTunes store. How about that for being, fashion forward and thinking ahead? Anyway, that's if you have a question, comment, or concern about wills, trusts, or probate. That would be the estate planning aspect of it, wills, trusts, or probate, if you're wondering about that. How do we beat the high cost of long-term care? The answer is, the survey says, Karnak the Magnificent, whatever. What is elder law? That's right. That's the question. What is elder law? Elder law is that bit that has to do with you, because you're not dead yet. Well, I don't know. Double check, make sure. And if you're not, then elder law is the thing that has to do with you while you're alive. Gosh, what a surprise. Maybe we should think about that. Maybe that would be a concern for somebody. I don't know. But that's what elder law is about anyhow. Making sure you don't go broke in long-term care, making sure that your choices matter, making sure that your caregivers get paid, making sure that the leftovers, and there are leftovers 100% of the time. You do this correctly, 100% of the time, they're going to be leftovers, okay? And then making sure that the leftovers get to the kids. And then, of course, we do business law and real estate as well. And so if you're looking to buy or sell a home, if you want to do for sale by owner, we got a call on that. Just recently, some folks want to do the for sale by owner thing. Just did one of those last week. And there's a whole process for this. In this market, a lot of folks think, oh, well, what do I need a realtor for? Well, realtors can be very helpful. I mean, there's lots of ways to screw this up. The buying and selling, not get top dollar. And so, they do play a role for sure. But you may say, well, I want to try that for sale by owner thing. Okay, there's ways to do that. Nobody does it this way. Probably 90% over the years, 90% of our folks have actually sold their house. FSBO, for sale by owner, FSBO, FSBO, where typically 90% fail to sell. Most everybody who tries the for sale by owner route kind of gives up, or they sell, and what you see also is the ones who do manage to sell, they don't get the good deal that they really should. They don't realize the gain that they should. So, all in favor of realtors? Yes, we love them. But if you want to do for sale by owner, yeah, you can do it yourself. And there is a process to this. So if you're thinking about it, give us a call, 616-774-2424. What? Oh, I remember what I wanted to talk about today. Inflation. Okay, I mean we had a period of time there. It wasn't that long ago when prices were stable. You may recall this. Gas prices were down because we were pumping and pipelining and doing all. We were energy independent. We didn't have to go begging Russians or sheiks or anybody for oil, right? We were actually shipping natural gas to Europe. And now, of course, I don't even understand how it happened. How did it happen? I think we just woke up one morning and all of a sudden Russia was supplying West Europe. You know, they have the boot on the neck of Western Europe, you know, to supply energy. I don't know how this happened. And all of a sudden we're begging guys in the Middle East and Russia. We're begging them for pump more oil, please. You know, how did that happen? I don't know. Oh, that's right. And then boxes are getting smaller. You buy stuff, and there's not as much of it in the box anymore, and the price is higher. I can't imagine how that happened. Gee, we just woke up one morning, and there was no cause and effect, right? There was no this thing happened and then that thing happened. Oh, blah, 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 blah. That's crazy. It's crazy talk even to think that causation had anything to do with this. Oh, heck no. It's just mystical, magical. And one of the mystical, magical things that has happened, and don't ask me to explain it because, golly, I certainly, nothing changed. Everything stayed the same pretty much, right? Just that the prices went through the roof and, we became the supplicants to Vladimir Putin and Winnie the Pooh over there. I mean, all of a sudden that just happened. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It just happened, like the weather. Oh, no, excuse me. We caused the weather. Now people believe that. Have you ever tried watching the Olympics? Everything about the Olympics that I've seen so far has been there's not going to be any more snow. Did you know that? No more snow. Everything's gone. No more snow. My kids won't, they had some skier guy, my kids won't, my job will be gone. My kids won't be able to, blah, blah, blah. I remember 30 years ago when I, first started doing this stuff, the talk back then, and we were selling a snowmobile. I did closings for a business brokerage, and there was a snowmobile place up north, and they were talking then about how there was no more snow. Oh, all these snowmobile places are going to be closing because there's no more snow. I suggest you look out your window, okay? I mean, there's cyclical things that happen. It's called weather. But no, now they're telling you it's all going to be. And again, there's cause and effect for that. You see, if you drive in your automobile, right? The fact that actually greenhouse gases are way down in America because we're using natural gas. Ooh, we're not doing that anymore. Whoopsies. The fact that we're not contributing to it, well, that's meaningless, right? And the fact that China is building coal-fired electrical plants by the dozen. I think they've got 24, 26 of them that they just started building or putting into service. And they're very clear. We're not interested in this global, whatever the hell you're talking about, so long as it's the economy, the Chinese economy. That's what really matters. Okay, well, drive your electric car. Oh, and by the way, where's the electricity for the electric car coming from? Oh yeah, a coal-fired power plant, because we shut down the nuclear power plants, and those things don't spin when it gets too cold. Isn't it an exciting world to live in? We're living in an exciting world now. You say, well, what does all that got to do? I didn't call in. I'm not listening to you for geopolitical mishigas over there. No, I want to know about long-term care. Well, it cycles right back, because when prices go up for one thing, they go up for everything. Prices march across the board. And what we're seeing now is a real lack of folks who want to do the long-term care. And we've got 10,000 people a day hitting what they call the gateway ages, 60, 65, 70. Okay, this baby boom thing is going on, and it's not stopping anytime soon. It's a juggernaut. So we got more people getting older. We got few people who want to help out. I wonder what that would do to prices. Huh. I wonder what that would. Oh, I'm sure it wouldn't have any effect on prices. Demand is going up, supply is going down, Let me see this. Let me see if I understand this now. Demand is going up because people are getting older and they need the services more. Supply is going down because, unlike my mom and dad, we didn't have 8 kids in the family. All right, I only had 4. So, the people that would have been there to provide the care, they're not around anymore. I mean, because they never showed up, right? Don't get me started on abortion either. But anyway, okay, so we don't have the people, and we don't have the people to provide the services, but we do have the people who need the services. I guess prices would stay the same. Less supply, more demand means prices stay the same. Or does it? Now, what we're seeing, and this is across the board, we're seeing prices for care skyrocketing. Now, I've been banging this gong for 32 years, all right, saying, hey, the big deal here is long-term care. You guys got to look out for it. And, and at some point it was not that difficult to say things like, oh, my kids will take care of me. Oh, my kids will take care of me. Oh, we got the lady down the street from the church. She'll take care of me. You used to be able to say that. You can't anymore because that lady isn't there and you didn't have 8 kids, right? So now what? Oh, and by the way, the nursing homes are packed too. When we get back, we'll talk more about how to deal with reality as opposed to wishful thinking. You've been listening to the David Carrier Show. I'm David Carrier, your family's personal attorney.